for Cincinnati.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Set. Practice. Ready. Ready.
Man who played collegiately over in Columbus, Quinshon Judkins. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there, and a 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Now Shedeur on 1st down. He's got his man, the tight ends, David Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jamar Stewart, they're on the stop.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Sanders on 3rd down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. Inside the 20. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Let's get set. Stop.
Brown trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you can see with how fast he met the
to the goal line and in. Andre Yosifov. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 12th touchdown of the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
McPherson's good on the extra point, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Geno Stone with the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They run it once more with Judkins. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Rambo leading. Ready?
From the gun, a give to Judkins. He'll work his way forward for the 3 yards. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Go! Panthers, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Cougar 19.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
On one, right?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What? Here we go, here we go. Behind.
Now Brown. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down.
Gun.
1st and 10
Got.
at the
Big
48-yard
13.
line.
Big 13.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the safety, Grant Delpit, star at LSU, in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on
Here we go,
top
here
of
we
it.
go.
Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had
we go.
intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mason Brown. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. That's Jones on the move. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 10, Sean Judkins. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 6.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. He gets free. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Charlie Jones now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. Hot. Right, 80. Right, hot.
He'll tap this one forward to St. Brown. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that ball.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Andre Yosivach was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11.
On On the ground, it's Brown. And to pick up 3, or maybe 4, Devin Bush is there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Burrow working in the pistol. There's Fant open right side. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
3rd and inches.
He's just set. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Like, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2. They'll run for it with Brown. And he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Sanders. He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
That's good.
As that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19, tight. 19. Here we go. Tight. 6. Ready.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Hot 70. Bravo 80.
On the ground, Judkins. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. His kick is good. And the Browns tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80. 11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow now. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. This defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
First down.
Let's go.
And on first down, it's back to Judson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. From the gun, it's Sanders. Moving to his right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Back to 60. 79. 79 Broncos. Go.
On third down, Sanders. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Now, faking the give. the secondary to record the sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Second down, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
12, 12, 12, dot.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
That's into the hands of Yosivas. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
At the 25-yard line.
12, 12, 12, dot.
On first down, Burrow. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Andre Yosivas. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Still lined up for the
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field. And they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Get it.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Tap. Cougar nice.
Play action. It's Sanders. That's to the rookie, Harold Fanning. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Goodwin. And he will work this down inside the 40. That should be good enough to move the chains. First down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, ready.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 26. Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Ready, ready, ready.
Now it's Sanders. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That's out wide to Judkins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking him down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Well, you find yourself in field goal range. If it's successful, you take the lead. But they're thinking they want to put this game on the backs of their offense. They decide to go for it and fail. But the real story is, what a stand by this defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Come on, ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrows. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, ready? Here we go, here we go. 180.
Coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
11. Dot. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Now he'll air one out, and this will be incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
11. Tank. 11, Mighty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He gets that to his big target man. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26, and it sets up 1st and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Here we go.
It is 1st and goal. Burrow will shovel ahead to the receiver. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
2nd and goal at the Browns' 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal.
11. Here we go. Start. 180. 180. Start.
Here's Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
And he will get into the end zone. So how do you like that? 2 points and now a 2-score advantage as the lead is 9.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Forced to his right. Looking deep here for Tillman. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. On the run to the right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
12. It's good set. Dot. 11, Thomas. Dot.
They go play action for Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time